Brad Richards. Yeah.
Yeah, that too. But also that Mike and Jeff there had a little party thing going on.
Do you guys like to ski?
Yeah.
I didn't hear there's a lot of mountains in Philadelphia. You fuckers.
And also that they were, it's a young NHL. It's the young kids who should have the voice. And they were overstepping the veterans.
Yeah.
So I believe this is Philly saying, fuck you, you're good. But I mean,
you're not above the team.
You're not above the
fucking
player.
team.
And
no.
we're not going to ship you both off to the same team and put that on another team.
No.
So they split them. Bam, bam. I'm kind of scared with Richards in LA
Richards in LA, yeah, most definitely.
Yeah,
most definitely.
Blue Jackets, yeah, they got Jeff Carter, but they got rid of
Carter, man.
Voracek, that Filatov prospect they had. Like, they had to move a few guys.
Filatov went to the Sens, yeah.
Yeah, like, so yeah, if Steve Mason can get back on his horse, I think CBJ is going to be a contending team.
But,
not a leader, but a contending.
Yeah, yeah. The West kind of scares me now with those two over here.
Yeah.
The West becomes more open with those two over here. You know, LA and Columbus were
LA
both teams,
now with
both teams that missed.
Richard, that's really...
They're both teams that missed the playoffs, man. LA and Columbus are both teams that missed the playoffs.
LA made the playoffs.
LA made the playoffs.
Yeah, they got kicked out by Anaheim. It was the first California big club.
LA, Anaheim? Was that San Jose, Anaheim? I don't know either.
Sorry fans, we smoke too much weed. And whatever. Who cares about hockey in California? We're Canadians.
Yeah. Oh shit. But sorry. Yeah, you know, fucking they signed Brizgalov, you know, fucking the Blackhawks, they acquired another first round pick for fucking Troy Brouwer. You know,
I think that might shoot them in the foot.
The Hawks, you know, they did a little bit, man. They got rid of fucking, what's his nut there, Brian Campbell. They got rid of Troy Brouwer.
They've moved two defensemen. They've basically moved their second line.
Their second line D guys.
So either they are hoping to God Turco's going to get back on his horse, which I don't think he is, and they're not hoping
Corey
for that.
Crawford's
They're going
the guy
with Corey
there.
Crawford.
Yeah, Corey Crawford's the guy there.
Straight good. I don't think though, like, look at Duncan Keith and Brent Seabrook, like awesome defensemen. He served Canada damn well in Vancouver.
Yeah.
You can't force any more minutes onto these guys. Like, they're playing 25, 27, down near 30 minutes a game.
Yeah.
Like, you can't force, they're going to be burnt out by the playoffs. And you can kind of see that.
Fucking scared
the mistakes that Vancouver capitalized on in the playoffs were tired defensemen.
Were mental fucking fatigue.
Yeah, mental fatigue on defensemen. And I believe trading two veterans, like Brian Campbell and fucking Troy Brouwer, I don't know. Yeah, they picked up that.
I think it weakens Chicago.
Yeah.
I truly think it does.
I think they're putting a lot of pressure on Corey Crawford now.
They must really be expecting fucking Dylan Olsen there to fucking step in next year and fucking assume a fucking position in the D.
Yeah.
You know, like, that's the only thing that I can think of, right? Like, I don't know what the fuck they're thinking here by dropping
like, who's a free agent that they might take a drive at then?
There's a lot of free agents out there, you know, I was going through the free agent
But for that
list.
kind of money, Campbell and Brouwer for draft picks?
Yeah, so that's, you know,
that's a lot of money that just got
that's
freed up.
approximately $8 to $10 million taken off your fucking cap books, right?
Yeah.
So, yeah, you know, they got room to fucking sign somebody.
They've got plans.
Yeah, they must
They're
have
doing
plans.
something there.
Yeah, most definitely.
The funny one, San Jose here.
You fucking pricks. You pricks.
You guys are douchebags.
That is
if you were playing NHL 2011, these motherfuckers wouldn't be signing with you for a year or two. Believe me, I did it. Yeah.
That's a grimy
move to make. A sign and trade.
Oh, that's grimy, man.
And like, no disrespect to Minnesota, you guys are a pretty good team, getting stronger. But I mean,
that's so grimy.
San Jose to Minnesota? Shit, son, grab your parka.
Brett Burns, eh? Brett Burns. Didn't he start in San Jose?
Possibly.
I think he might have.
He's loving it. He just traded his parka for a pair of board shorts.
Apparently he's a top 10 defenseman in the NHL.
Oh yeah?
Like, yeah, apparently he is touted around the NHL as a top 10 guy, man. Like, fuck. Look, they got a they had to give up a fucking first round pick for him, man.
Maybe that was just a desperation.
Set of Gucci, some bomb, and a first round pick.
That's a desperation. That's a we want him.
There had to have been, man. But there's a lot of guys, like even captains, you know, assistant captains, alternate captains. A lot of guys got thrown around.
Leadership being
a lot of guys got thrown around these last couple days, you know. It's kind of a surprising move, especially in the, you know, salary cap era NHL where it's hard to move these big contracts, right? You're seeing it's done.
Yeah.
Right? And you're seeing guys taking fucking, you know, like you said, you're seeing some fucking organizations taking back their locker rooms. You're seeing some organizations saying, you know what, fucking a first round playoff exit or 5 points out of the playoffs is not gonna fucking cut it around here.
Yeah.
We're gonna fucking mortgage everything we got and go for broke.
Yeah.
Right? Fucking look at what fucking, I mean, seriously, LA, I don't know what you guys were thinking, man.
You guys, honestly, you got fucked on that.
Holy fuck. Wayne Simmons
and Braden Shen.
And a second round pick, man. Like, that's fucking brutes magoots, man.
Yeah.
That's harsh.
You guys got kind of fucked on that. I'm sorry. Like, yeah, Mike Richards might be that missing link that you need, but
those other guys.
How much longer are they going to last? 5 years?
Yeah.
You had at least 15 years coming out of Wayne Simmons and Braden Shen.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. The thing that's going to be interesting is watching Carter and Richards adapt to the Western physicality rather than the fanciness of the Eastern Conference.
Well, they're physical players, so I think they might flourish in it.
They are physical players, but at
once
Eastern
they see that, they're like,
level,
booyah. They're gonna be like, fucking A. Maybe that might
spark them even.
That might up their game. You know what I mean?
I don't know. I could see Richards maybe, but there's some big boys in this Western Conference that if you get back up, they just hit you harder. You get back up, they hit you even harder.
Yeah.
The Western Conference is notorious for beating you down.
Yeah.
Like, look at the playoffs. Look at the playoffs. It's not even the scoring, the goaltending, no. It's players coming out at once they've been kicked out of the playoffs going, holy fuck, I am so fucking sore right now.
Yeah.
I'm bruised up. I got hairline fractures here and there. I'm fucked up. That was physical.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, to an extent that happens in the East, but I mean, even look, Boston took a book out of the Western Conference. They're like, oh, we can't skate around these guys. Let's play physical hockey.
Yeah.
And they brought themselves back and won the fucking Stanley Cup for it.
Yeah.
Just goes to show.
No, that I honestly, in the bottom of my bottom heart, I fucking believe that physical hockey, grimy fucking hard hockey, is gonna win you the Stanley Cup more often than not.
Yeah.
You know.
And not to gloat, but Team Canada, notorious in tournaments for European teams. They hit so hard. They hit so hard. This is NHL hockey.
That's how it is, man.
This is how Canadians play their hockey.
Yeah.
You hit hard, you skate fast, and you shoot.
Let's touch briefly on John Michael Lyles going to the Leafs here. That kind
career
of
ender, I'm sorry, but players go to Toronto and their career.
It could be another fucking step in the right direction for Toronto on the flip side. They got rid of Boschem in there, and that was a gaping hole in their deep. And they just went and filled that by picking up fucking Lyles from
and
Colorado.
He actually might cry.
Only a second.
Again, from physicality difference.
Yeah.
Moving from the west to the east.
Yeah, yeah. Instead of fucking having to lay guys out, now you can fucking, you know, use a little more skill on them and shit.
He is one of the more skilled defensemen in the league.
Yeah.
By all means.
Likes to use his stick and shit.
Yeah, he likes to. Whereas a lot of Western Conference teams have banging ground defenders.
Defensemen
you don't see these defensemen posting massive amounts of points. No, but you look at their hits, their block shots, they're through the roof.
Yeah.
That's just the way they play it.
Most
so I think actually, apart from the stigma that players go to Toronto and end their careers, I think out of all these trades, John Michael Lyles is probably going to flourish the best.
In in Toronto.
Yeah.
What about Philadelphia in Ottawa?
I don't know, the kid's young, 21, 22, I believe.
Yeah.
But again, a rebuilding team, a young team.
Yeah, and they got him now.
I think
all these draft
I
picks
think
in
the
the
biggest thing
first couple
is
rounds
for Ottawa is Craig Anderson. Craig Anderson has to get on the
has
game.
to be re-signed first. He has to be re-signed.
They have to.
They're running out of time.
They're running out of goalie options.
Fuck, they got no goalie options, buddy.
Like, the only thing, if they don't sign Craig Anderson, yeah, they might get him off free agency, but they're going to pay through their ass for it, is making a deal with the Islanders.
The Islanders.
For Nabokov, for his rights. Because he's obviously doesn't want to play it, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So maybe that's the only thing. Any team I can see giving up a goalie that's actually going to get Ottawa into the playoffs again. But Craig Anderson can do it. He did it for Colorado. When they all their young guys, they're fucking, oh, you guys are getting the first overall, or at least the second.
Yeah.
All of a sudden to a playoff team. That was, that young team, but also Craig Anderson. So,
oh, most definitely, that was totally Craig Anderson, man. Fucking Colorado there, he pulled that shit together for the fucking Avalanche. Yeah. They had nothing if it wasn't for him. But
I think, though, Colorado is going to miss Lyles.
Oh yeah.
I stuff.
Most stuff.
Like, I don't really see them making, like, they're hoping this Landeskog.
I think Colorado is going to be the worst team in the league next year. Them or the Islanders. One or the other. The Islanders and all 10,000 fans. Shout out to Gar Snow for calling out your fucking
Way
fans.
to go.
Oh, that was awesome, buddy. I couldn't fucking believe that. But he's like, to all the Islanders fans, all 10,000 of them, that was fucking money, man. That is what you do.
Support your team.
Support your fucking team. I don't give a fuck if you're fucking Canadian, in the fucking East Coast, in the fucking northern United States where they do like hockey, or you're some Sun Belt fucking team, like the fucking Panthers, or the fucking
Lightning,
douchebag Bolts, teabag, fuck them. Exactly.
Anyways, but yeah, support your teams. If you got them, support them.
Exactly. Look at Buffalo. They just fucking brought in new strong ownership and shit. That's one of the main reasons Reg went there.
Yeah.
Well,
respects.
This was the banter on the fucking 2011 draft. I'm Jimmy.
I'm Timmy. Support your teams, Canada. Don't let the Yanks take them.
Don't let the fucking jersey fool you. Go Canada, go. And Reg,
respects.
We want you to get a cup, bud.
Thanks for the service.
Thank you for your service.